It's recording. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? This weather is beautiful. It's not too hot, not too cold. This is like my jam, this weather right now. I'm going to talk to you guys about getting to Emerald today. And I was just saying in my stories that this is probably like my favorite call to do. I love the getting to Emerald call. I think because I don't know, it just fires me up. So if you've done the training, you know what Emerald is. If you have not done the training yet, Emerald is the first rank in the company as a coach. Why is it important? All right, so here's why it's important, you guys, and then I'll get into how to get there, but why is it important? It's important because it unlocks, one, the ability to earn a residual income in this business. So without hitting Emerald, all you're doing is just earning commission on the people that are enrolling. That's all you can do until you hit Emerald. Once you hit Emerald, you're going to unlock the ability to earn that residual cycle bonus. That's what grows, is the cycle bonus. Like you're kind of capped in what you can earn from a commission perspective because there's only so many hours in the day and there are only so many people you can talk to in that number of hours, and there will only be a certain number of people that are going to enroll. But once you can start to hit that cycle bonus, that just keeps growing. It can grow while you sleep. So hitting that first rank is sort of that first way to unlock really the earning potential in this business. What's the second thing that it does for you? If you are an Emerald coach and you are hitting Success Club every month, Beachbody says, you are doing an amazing job. Here are some clients for you. So you get assigned people who don't enroll with a coach. So that's what I did. Mute all. All right. Let me see here. There we go. All right. We're good. Okay, so when I first signed up as a coach, I had met somebody and she had said, you should do these workouts. She wasn't a coach. I said no. Anyway, everyone kind of who knows me knows my story. I won't go into it. But I just signed up online. So I didn't know that I had a coach. I didn't even know what a coach was, but Beachbody had assigned me to a coach. And that coach probably reached out to me. I probably ghosted her like every Beachbody lead that I get assigned, but I was assigned to a coach. So Beachbody says to you, here are these people that don't have coaches or haven't enrolled with a coach. You get to be their coach. So I reach out to them. They become clients and eventually, hopefully, like Glendy, become coaches and then rock their business. So this is another thing that can get unlocked if you're hitting Success Club, but it only gets unlocked if you hit that first rank of Emerald. Okay, so those are the two main perks of being Emerald and why it's so important to do it as quickly as possible. Because if you're working this business and your desire is to want to work this business and really push it forward, you're going to want to unlock the ability to earn that residual income. Okay. Otherwise, it just kind of is a hobby, and that's okay. You can do it as a hobby. There's nothing wrong with that. It's your business. But if you really want to work the business, hitting Emerald should be one of your first goals, if not your top goal in the business. Okay, so how do you get there? Guys, it's really easy. We work on kind of, I hate saying a pyramid system because it's not, but for the sake of like visually, you're kind of the coach at the top and you're building a team underneath you. And so you're going to have a left leg and a right leg. This is not the call where I'm going to kind of go into where to place people or anything like that. My sole purpose today is to get you guys to Emerald tomorrow or tonight after this call. So you're going to have a left leg and you're going to have a right leg. All it means to be Emerald is to have one coach on one leg, one coach on the other leg. Those coaches can be discount coaches, or I call them VIP members, meaning they don't actually have to work the business. They just want the 25% discount on their products. That counts, okay? So all you need, and I repeat it, is one coach on your left and one coach on your right. It is not hard. I made it hard. I made it hard when I first became a coach. I was like, I can't do that. Why did I make it hard? Because I was too scared to ask people if they wanted to be coaches. And I don't know, well, I do know why. I was afraid of judgment. That's another call for later this week, so jump on that call. But I was too scared to ask people. And that's where I fell down, right? Here's how easy it is, guys. If you have a spouse, a partner, a parent, a child who is over the age of 18 years old, even better if you have 2 children over the age of 18 years old, you're Emerald. Why? Because you're going to sign them. You're going to sign them as coaches. Why do you do that? Because again, if we're really working our business, you're unlocking the ability to earn and bring in extra money into your household, right? I missed that part when I first signed up. And I didn't figure it out until 8 months in. Then when I did, it was like light bulbs went off. So if you're a new or newer coach, take my advice and do it now. Don't ask questions, just do it. Because you will see that it will pay off, okay? Because remember, we're earning residual income. It is based on volume. Once you start building volume under your spouse, child, parent, whoever it is that you've signed up, once you start building volume under that person, that ends up, once you level that person up, because you can control their account if you want to, but once that person levels up, that means you're going to earn multiple times on one enrollment. So let me give you an example. I'm a 1-star diamond coach. My husband is now a diamond coach because I built his account to diamond. So if I sign somebody with a challenge pack under my husband's account, so using his account, he knows he's a coach. They have to know they're coaches. You can't just sign whoever you want. You can't just be like, oh, hey, I'm gonna sign my neighbor up. They have to know. So I will sign somebody and roll them under his account. And guess what? Because we're in the same bank account, we're going to earn the commission on that enrollment. He's going to cycle bonus on that enrollment. And then I'm going to cycle bonus on that enrollment. So we are now earning residually twice, and we're earning the commission off of one person. So you might not see that happen right away, but you have to see the bigger picture, you guys. So a lot of people will stop and they'll say, well, I'll just wait until I have somebody to sign up on my other leg before I sign my spouse. Don't do that. Let me tell you why you don't want to do that. Because other people in this business are going to be signing people continuously, okay? So if you're on the same leg as that person, even if it's not your personally signed coach, let's say you're on one of my legs and let's say you're on the same leg as Shalene, and Shalene goes and enrolls 3 coaches tomorrow. And she puts them, and those coaches are rock stars, and you've waited to add your spouse is losing all the volume from those coaches that Shalene just signed. Volume in this business is money. Like, that's the reality of it. Volume is money. So if you do not sign your spouse up right away, or your child, or your parent, or whoever it is, you are losing money. So if you want to run with this business, if you wait, you are losing money, okay? So do that right away. If you have a spouse and a parent, let's say you want to help your parent. Let's say you want to give your parent a retirement fund. Let's say you have a child and they're 18 and you want to help them buy a house. Sign them both, then you're Emerald. Great. Let's say you have a best friend who will do anything you tell them to do because they're your best friend and they love you. Sign your spouse and sign your best friend. Go find those people who are your do or die people. Go find those people who, if there's like this huge opportunity, you're going to be like, hey, you have to do this with me, because you know they're going to do it. And even if they don't want to work the business, guys, do my challenge group. Use the products. They're great. I love them. Use them. You've got to do this with me. It's amazing. Don't be scared to ask those people who are close to you, because you could be helping them. Not you could be, you will be, right? Like, you've all been helped by these programs in some way, shape, or form, right? So it's that simple, guys. Don't make it hard. It's that simple, right? If you want to work this business, work the business and go and do it. It's a choice. You decide. You say, today I'm going to be Emerald. I'm not sitting on this anymore. Today I'm going to be Emerald. And if you pick a date that you're going to do it, I guarantee you, you're going to do it. Or at least you'll get like halfway there, right? So just, you'll get there. I'm not looking at the chat. Shalene, do you have the chat? Okay. So you will get there if you set a date to it. But if you don't set a date and you're like, well, I'll get there when I get there, It's going to take you more time. And what is time? It is money. So if you're working in a business, I always go back to that, because if you're just doing it as a hobby, one, you wouldn't be on this call, but two, then that's okay. You can take your time. But if you're on this call, it says to me that you want to be Emerald. So you need to make that choice right now. And you need to say, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it today. Like, you could do it in an hour. I've had coaches do it in an hour, because I've told them you need to do this and you need to do this. And they went and did it and said, okay, what's next? Right? You have those people in your life. You do have them. You just have to be not afraid to go find them and go ask them, right? If you have a spouse, you're halfway there. They should be signed already, right? If you have a child who's over the age of 18, they should be signed already. And I know, yep, it's an extra $20 a month. For sure, it's an extra $20 a month. But if you're working your business, you're getting that back. In reality, if you're working your business, you are enrolling enough people to get that back. So think about it that way, right? If I have bills, I'm going to make sure I'm making money to pay those bills. So think of that $20 a month as a bill. I'm going to make sure I have enough money to pay that bill. But if you don't have it, if you don't have that $20 a month, maybe you won't make that extra money to pay that $20 a month. Who knows, right? So you have to make that choice. If it's something that you want, go and get it. Go and get it. I made it hard, so I can speak from experience, right? It's not just me who went Emerald in an hour and now I'm saying to you guys, you can do it. I've seen coaches do it because I figured it out too late. No, I mean, it's never too late, but I figured it out later than I should have. And I just sat in fear, and that was my issue. So it's not hard. It really isn't hard to get to Emerald. You can, when I say you can do it in an hour, you literally can do it in an hour. It's 2 share cards, right? So that's all. Like, I honestly, like, I've like got this down to a science. So that's all because it's that simple, it doesn't require an hour call on it, right? It just is a matter of figuring it out. Okay, so I want each and every one of you right now to drop your 2 in the chat. Who are your 2? If you already have 1, that's cool. Drop your 1. Okay, right now in the chat. That, like, the chat should be going like I want to see them all. Who are your 2? And if you only need 1, then put your 1. But I want to see it. And if you're not comfortable, that's okay. You can message your personally sponsored coach, but we can help you get there. Your coach can help you get there. If you have reservations, if you're having issues navigating the conversation, if you need that direction, we're here to help you get there. But you have to share that with us so we can help you get there. If you're struggling in some way, yes, Sarah, absolutely, Briar, for sure. If you're struggling in some way, or you're just not sure if you have one, who that other one is, just let your personally sponsored coach know, or like Shalene and I are always available. Any of the leaders on this team who are already Emerald or Diamond can help you, because we've all been there. We have honestly all been there. And I can tell you I've been there. So if you're having these doubts or reservations, I can tell you I had them. I for sure had them, because it took me forever to get to Emeralds, and it shouldn't have. So yes, Tanya, awesome. So does anybody have any questions? Like, I don't want to keep you too long, because it's not something that really requires a ton of time, but yeah, Yolanda, your sister will do it. I know she will.
I'll just add, we had this call, the last time we had this call, Lindsay, who was on this call, literally made it happen that same night. And it was because of this call that she was like, okay, I just have to go and I have to do it. So know that it can happen, because we have someone on the team who literally just recently made this happen after the exact same thing that Shorty just said. She went and made it happen with her good friend and her husband. So super proud of you, Lindsay, for just like taking that step. That was a really big step. The only thing I will add to this, you guys, is this becomes social proof for you in your business. You are showing up by yourself right now. The second you hit Emerald, your coach will give you a shout out. And that shout out that they give to you is social proof for your audience to be like, oh, okay, wait, what is she actually doing? What is he up to? There's like actually something legit that's going on here, that they're a part of something, because now somebody else is recognizing you for the work that you're doing. And then it becomes real for your audience. So that piece is really important, even just to have that like trust factor with your audience when you're sharing on social media. It's a really big piece to that. So that's all I wanted to add. But besides that, Shorty, you rocked it. Any other questions?
Shalene, I kept it to like 15 minutes.
I'm amazed. This is awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, guys, you've got work to do. Go grab your 2, get Emerald, shout it from the rooftops when it happens in the chat. Let us know who your 2 were. It helps everyone on this team to really just get over that like first initial like, I don't know what to do. You almost get paralyzed in it, but you're almost paralyzed. And you start seeing the whole team do it and it gets exciting and you want to be a part of that. So share it, celebrate it. Don't be afraid to shout your own wins in the chats. It's okay. Be excited about that. Let us help celebrate you. And if you guys have questions, you know where to find us in all of the chats.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, like I love when my coaches level up. Like I probably like it more than than me leveling up. Like it brings me so much joy. So I want to see all my coaches who aren't yet Emerald on Thursday. Just quick shout out just to Glendy, who just went Emerald on the weekend. So she made her decision and she went and she did it. So simple as that, guys. All right.
Love it. Good work, you guys.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.